Hi, this is Ben Hunt, and I would like to give you today a personal invitation to join the new generation of web professionals. And there are only a few places available. Let me explain what it is and let me explain why. So in late 2010, I started creating this web design course. I wanted to create the best web design course anywhere in the world. And it was called the Pro Web Design Course. It was the most comprehensive course in professional web design available absolutely anywhere, and it still is. Let me show you just what a few of my students have said about the Pro Web Design Course. Here's just a very few testimonials, and if you want more, look at prowebdesigncourse.com. Probably the best value course I've ever seen. I recently used what I learnt in the course to change my job and get a $9,000 pay rise. The course helped me to get a new job. I can only suggest everyone to sign up to this course. The course is definitely worth the cost. I haven't even finished and I've already made my money back. It's given me a better understanding of the future of web design. The course paid for itself after month 1. I used to drive an old Saab and now I drive a new Audi. That just says everything. Professionals can learn a lot from it. Beginners can learn a lot from it. It puts web design in a new perspective that's not just about development skills. Now that was then. That was the Pro Web Design course that has been running for the past 3 years. But earlier in 2013, I started an ambitious new project. It was called Ultimate Web Design, and it set out to prove what makes websites more successful and more profitable. Now, Ultimate Web Design cracked the code on what makes visitors to websites actually take action. Now, I've written books on this in the past, but Ultimate Web Design just took it to a new level. It identified the core content elements that every web page needs if it's going to persuade people, if it's going to get them to take action. And putting all of that together, it really figured out how to maximize the profits of any web page, any website. This really was a radical change. Ultimate Web Design was a game changer. Over the course of the project, which took me about 3 months to put together, my whole perspective on web design was completely transformed. And I got a new vision of how to make websites the right way. Now, that then gave me a problem. The implications of Ultimate Web Design were so radical that I realized that I had to go back and recreate the whole Pro Web Design course from scratch in the light of what I've learned. So I want to introduce you to the new Ultimate Pro Web Design course. I'm going back to the start and I'm recreating the world's only complete professional web design and marketing course. And it's going to be amazing. Let me tell you how it's going to work. We've got 10 new content streams. It's been developed and presented in a completely different manner. And they are graphic design, obviously essential, copywriting, probably the #1 most important skill for web designers or for marketers, search engine optimization, always important, HTML and CSS, including the very latest versions, and how to develop websites for mobile, how to design them and produce them to work on mobile devices, phones and tablets. WordPress, the world's most popular publishing platform, incredibly important to know and to master. Conversion, how to persuade as many people as possible who come to your webpage to take the actions that you want them to take, which is what's going to generate profits. Might be for you, might be for your customers, whoever it is. The more people actually take action, the more profitable a website is, which has incredible benefits, not only just for profit, but it means that you can buy more traffic, you can really expand a website. Conversion rate is absolutely critical. Pay-per-click, that's something that the previous course didn't really go into in any detail. Pay-per-click is still extremely important. Facebook's getting a lot better. How to run a profitable web design business. And then we're also going to add how to develop dynamic websites using PHP and MySQL. So in a sense, what we've got here is 10 new parallel but separate courses. And I'm going to be producing at least one video for each one of these streams every week. So let me tell you what the full Ultimate Pro Web Design course is going to include. You're going to get all 10 of those essential streams. Now, they will be available separately for $19 per month each, if you're just interested in one of them or two of them or whatever, but you can get all 10 of them. That's worth $190 a month. You're going to get all of the previous Pro Web Design course content, right? And this is from day one. If you wanted to get all of that content previously, that would cost you $873, right? But I'm saying you can get all of that content today. That is 43 hours of core content plus another 40 plus hours of additional material. You'll also get the full Ultimate Web Design course that I made available just briefly earlier on this year, and that would cost you $297 now. Plus a whole load of bonus webinars and masterclasses worth several $100s. I'm only giving out 99 places right now. So I'm creating 99 places on this full course at the discounted rate of just $97 per month. That's the same rate, standard rate, as the old Pro Web Design course, but there's only 99 places. Why are there only 99 places? Well, I'm going to be creating at least 10 new content videos every single week. And that, quite honestly, is going to take up all of my time. So I don't want to be answering emails from people who may be interested in the course. I don't want to be doing the administration from the course, and I'm not going to have time to be marketing this new course in the same way that I have been. All of my time is going to be taken up supporting you if you join and the other students in this group to take the Ultimate Pro Web Design course really to the next level. Now, when those 99 places are gone, if you wanted to join, you would have to pay the full price of $297 a month, or if you subscribe to all the individual streams, that would be $190 per month. So there's just 99 places available for $97 a month. And I'm so confident, based on my experience with the Pro Web Design course, that this will not only transform the way that you think, increase your knowledge about web design and effective web design incredibly, but it will actually make you money if you put it into practice. So if you take this course, if you apply its lessons, you will make double your money back, or I will refund every penny of your fees. You take the course, you apply its lessons, you will double your money, or I'll just refund your fees. Simple as that. So I don't know how many places are left at the time you're watching this. I hope there's some places left. The 99 places cannot last long. If you want to be part of the new generation of highly profitable, super skilled web designers, now is your opportunity. Because this is going to be a closed group, and once those places are gone, those places are gone. So if you think this is for you, then I'd encourage you, click the button, sign up now, give the course a try. And I look forward to working with you and to sharing the Ultimate Pro Web Design course experience with you, developing it in partnership, and helping you to be one of the new generation of extremely successful web professionals out there. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the course.